fucking bounce it.
Hey, what is going on everybody? My name's Ash and welcome to another episode in my Crystal Palace career mode. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you like, check out any social media links or links to previous episodes. They'll be down in the description below. So anyways, I thought we'd just have a quick run through and show you what happened in the last episode. So you can see we bought 3 players in and also managed to sell 2 players, although Boateng is out on loan. Also on top of that, Gale did leave the club as part of the deal but didn't show there. Here's a quick squad report just to show you. Feel free to pause it at any time if you would like to see in more detail any of the players. But as you can see, we've got a couple of players out on loan now and hopefully they can continue to grow. But we're going to move straight on into our first game of the season. We're going up against West Bromwich Albion, and it starts off nicely for us early on. We pick up the ball on the edge of the area, Pape Soare playing it in towards Lukaku. Lukaku's going to try and beat his man, find his way into the near post, and a nice near post finish giving us a 1-0 lead. Then they give away the ball sloppily early on. We find the ball with Nathan. Nathan looks to pick up Jedinak, and Jedinak goes down under a challenge, winning us a penalty. Kabay is going to be the man to step up and take it from the spot. He's going to dispatch it away, giving us a 2-0 lead. Move on to a little bit later. West Bromwich Albion will start to come back at us, trying to get back into the game. They swing in an early cross, and the keeper does well to save it, keeping us at 2-0. But they continue to apply pressure, and just before half time they get an opportunity here, playing the ball around, managing to beat a defender. I thought he was going to cut it back there, swings in an early cross, and it eventually works its way into the back of the net, making it 2-1 and giving my opponents a lifeline. We continue to try and push forward, so nice work here by Nathan, looking to get an opportunity in. He manages to find some space, beating a defender using that no-touch dribble. Eventually his shot is deflected into the path of the keeper, and it stays at 2-1. So we're going to go ahead and make some substitutions. We're going to bring off Nathan, bringing on Jason Punch, and we're also going to go ahead and replace Aku for Bertrand Traore, and the final substitution we're going to go ahead and replace Sako for Balassi. And it's Bertrand Traore that makes the impact, burning down the outside of the defender. Eventually he's going to cross it in towards the other substitute Punch, and then he's going to head past the keeper, making it 3-1, giving us that nice 2-goal cushion. But West Brom were going to come back at us, looking to get an opportunity to cross the ball in the wide areas. Noli tries to play it towards Jakob. Jakob manages to find some space in behind the defenders, and his low cross is put into the back of net to make it 3-2. We go searching for an opportunity to close out the game, so nice work by Zaha, skipping past the defender. He tries to play a ball back to Punch him, but not enough power on it. It's eventually blocked, and they half clear it, and we eventually are going to go ahead and win it back, as they didn't play it out straight away. They've tried to play it around the back. We pick up the ball with Bertrand Traore. He plays it towards Jason Puncham once again, and his shot is well saved by the keeper, keeping the scores at 3-2. So that was how the game did finish. We end up picking up the 3 points in our first game of the season, which is always a good start. So we're going to go ahead and move on. And as you can see, we just transfer listed a bunch of players, trying to get rid of all the players that are not going to be used in the squad. We just have too many players in this squad for what we're going to use. I want to try and get it down to about 25. We get an offer here for Scott Daniels, who's not one of the players I really want to get rid of, because he is our rotational centre back to give us a chance to keep players in the club. But obviously if we get the right offer, we will take it. We also get an offer for Appiah, which we've accepted, and MacArthur again is our regular goalkeeper, so we don't want to sell him for under value. We're also going to make an offer for Tin Jedvaj, who is a decent centre-back and with very good potentials, and could definitely offer us a position just in case Scott Dan does leave. We get another offer here for Adrian Mariappa, which we're going to accept just to get him out of the club and get us some more funds to hopefully bring in another central midfielder. We're going to go into this game against Norwich City, and it was Norwich that came out early on, trying to get the first opportunity. A punch here from the keeper, plays it out to Malumbu. Malumbu looks to beat a defender, plays it in towards Ganzo. Ganzo puts it into Hooper, and Hooper puts it in the back end there, giving Norwich a 1-0 lead. Then just before half time, another opportunity here. Ganzo once again trying to turn and trying to get that shot off, and it falls out to Redmond, and eventually it falls back to Malumbu. Malumbu looks to turn on the ball, plays it into Whittaker. Whittaker's shot is well saved by the keeper, and we stay at 1-0. Into the second half we go, and Hooper here manages to get a ball through it, falls to Malumbu. Malumbu's shot goes into the back of net, giving Norwich a 2-0 lead, which we were extremely disappointed with. We went to make some substitutions, replacing Lukaku with Bertrand Traore. We also brought on Punchin and also brought off Balassi once again, but it failed to have the impact it had previously, and we end up losing the game at 2-0, which we were extremely disappointed with, but it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and make another offer for Jedvad, as he has his bid rejected, but we're not going to be able to do that deal. We're going to move on into our final game of the episode, which is going to be up against Sunderland. Sunderland are a very decent team. They have made some decent signings up to this point in the career mode. They've brought in Alexander Passo, who's a very strong player. So it's when we get the early opportunity here from Balassi, we know how we have to try and take our opportunities when we get them. Balassi manages to get in behind the defenders, looks to get a shot in, and eventually our shot is blocked and put out for a corner. We move on later on. Next opportunity comes in the second half. Pape Soare breaking through the defenders, finding an opportunity to play into Zaha. He looks to cut inside the defender and has his shot blocked, which goes out for a corner too. And from the resulting corner, we're going to swing it in, and of all people, Jednak's there to head it past the keeper, giving us a 1-0 lead, which was how the game did finish. So we end up picking up a 1-0 victory. You can't complain about that. So we're going to move on and see that we have an offer for Jack Hunt, which we're going to accept. Just get rid of him out of the club to give us more funds available to us to try and sign one more player. But that's going to bring an end to the episode. In our next game, we're going to be going up against Middlesbrough. But until next time, my name's Ashy. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.